Hello there, archivists. Today I was sitting there thinking to myself, I had a very particular thought about a Pokemon, and the Pokemon in question is not specifically Nincada, but one of its evolutions. Which evolution, you might be asking? Well, specifically, Shedinja. And the peculiar thing about this Pokemon is that in the video games, when you have an empty slot in your party, in addition to, in the new games, an empty Pokeball that's unused in your bag, when you evolve your Nincada and it evolves into Ninjask, you will automatically receive the Shedinja in the empty slot in your party. Now, you might be thinking to yourselves, well, what questions do I have? What could I possibly need answered? And as a Pokemon professor myself, I should already know these answers. But I want to know, in like a real life situation, or even in like the anime, or maybe the manga, when a trainer evolves their Nincada, and it does evolve into the Ninjask, what happens to the Shedinja? Does it just get added to their party? Do they know that they have to have an empty slot? Does it just molt? The Shedinja just fades away? Do they have to recatch the Shedinja? Does it just appear kind of as a random wild Pokemon? I needed to know the answers. And so I search, and I cannot find anybody else asking these questions. I try to find some kind of information on what does occur not in the video games when Nincada does evolve. And I can't find anything. And I talk to some friends, and we come up with a couple of theories on what might happen when I do actually stumble upon this clip.
Nincada can live underground for more than 10 years, taking in nutrients from tree roots.
Wait, don't tell me that those are... They're evolving?
Ninjask, the ninja Pokemon, a bug and flying type. Ninjask are so fast, they are said to be able to dodge any attack.
Gotcha.
Shedinja has been registered to your Pokédex.
Registered? What do you mean?
Shedinja.
Shedinja, the Shed Pokemon, a bug and ghost type. Shedinja appear in empty Pokeballs when Nincada evolve into Ninja.
So as you had just seen from this clip, this young trainer here, named Go, was traveling with Ash, his companion. He stumbled upon a bunch of Nincada that had just evolved. None of them were actually his. But when they all evolved, I'm assuming he had an empty Pokeball in his bag, and the Shedinja, one of them, from one of the Nincada that had evolved, had just inserted itself into his Pokeball. Now, only one Shedinja appeared, and it's the one that appeared inside of Go's Pokeball. And it wasn't even his Nincada or any of his Nincada, none of them were. But he still did receive the Shedinja. So, I'm here to tell you guys all today, in the anime, or in the manga, I'm assuming as well, when it does happen, it is similar to the video game. We have to just assume, and I could go through and watch all of the episodes and find out, but we have to just assume that Go had an empty slot in his party and an empty Pokeball in his bag and just received the Shedinja. And if you want a Shedinja without actually catching an Nincada and trying to evolve it, just go try and find a wild one, be sort of close to it, and when it evolves, you'll just get the Shedinja.